Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jabbtoth. This is the Generation Gamers Game Q&A, and this week I am here with Mystery Man Mike Interactive. Hello, Mike.
You should know I only have a limit of being able to do 13 takes of this jab.
So the first one may have had Mike being muted the whole time, but we're
Okay,
doing
so
it again.
and the audio's on now, right? You're
Yes,
certain?
the audio is on now.
Good, wonderful. Let's get the evidence and just start making it.
Okay, Mike. Well, you know the questions already. So the first question is, my question for Mike is the videos. Where are they? From Keep Smiling 811.
Right after we record this, and we know it actually records completely, Jab. Is it recording completely, Jab?
Yes, it's recording completely.
Good! Then I'm going to go edit a vampire video and hopefully put it up tomorrow. Assuming, of course, that everything gets recorded properly, and I don't have to spend another 3 hours here trying to record these questions. I won't, will I, Jab?
No.
Good man.
Well, there we go. It's coming. Yep. There you go. That's defiant answer. Ask him what is his thoughts on where the Gamers Jam podcast will go in the future by Daisy54.
Frankly, I'm just hoping it's around in the future. Because we're trying our best to try and improve it, come up with some ideas, not really acting on many of them because we try to leave that to Jab, because frankly, anything we can foist onto him is probably for the best. You are remaining impartial, right, Jab?
I'm not saying anything. Keep going.
Excellent! I love it when you don't say anything, because it means I've won by a technicality. But, yeah, the only thing is, I know we would do this more, and it'd probably be better in depth. It's just literally I'm the one holding this thing back. So if you really like the Gamers Jam and you're kind of pissed when we don't show up, blame me. Because we have to record this at about 2 in the morning my time, and that's pretty much a terrible time for every single other person involved. But it's literally the only time I can actually get to record, which also kind of explains my not so good upload history. So, yeah, there you go. But hopefully we'll figure some way around that. And yeah, if we don't just crash and burn into a horrible digital YouTubey fire, then it should get better. Yay! No fire.
Yeah, there you go. Hopefully a bright future for the Gamers Jam, and yeah, look out for more.
Well, technically speaking, crashing in a fire would also be bright as the fuel burns, but only for a little while.
Yeah. There's two optional futures there. The one with happy sunrise and rainbows and unicorns. The other one with a big ball of fire and death. So pick yours, audience.
I'm not sure I like where this is going, Jam.
Anyway, next question from Locomotion7951. Who is your favorite gaming company and least favorite game company?
Although a unicorn with a flamethrower would be kind of cool. Oh, right, question. Okay, as far as favorite gaming company, I'd probably say Atlas. Ever since Square kind of started to suck as far as RPGs go, seriously, guys, what have you done to Final Fantasy? Why? They've just stepped up, and they have some of the best RPGs I've ever played. And they're rather cool. In fact, they can kind of jump around in genres a little bit. So, yeah, they're probably the best ones, I think, just for being able to step up and replace Square, and they don't really piss me off that much in any way. I think the worst thing they ever did was just not bring over one game, which I'm pretty sure wouldn't have sold well anyway. So can't really fault them for that. See, as far as less favorite, if we're talking like silver and bronze medal, probably Capcom I'd give the silver to, because I still maintain they have some of the absolute best content developers ever. Come on, these are the guys that made Mega Man, Resident Evil, Street Fighter, a whole bunch of awesome stuff, and the only thing that's keeping them down, as far as I can see, is, I really hate some of their executive decisions about, not bringing this game over. That whole, I'm sure I did a massive rant on it about the content locks on disc. Yes, you put 12 characters on a fighting game disc and then expect us to pay $20 to unlock them. No. Aside from the outright dickish moves like that, most of their decisions make a certain amount of sense. So, yeah, they're pretty good. If someone can literally just yell at them loud enough to, be better, then they'd probably take the gold. As far as anyone who could maybe, if there's any page they really need to take from someone's book, I'd probably say CD Projekt Red, the Witcher guys, because I mean, Witcher's awesome from the one chapter I've been able to play of it. I need to get wet. But it's a good chapter, though. I mean, make no mistake. Chapter. I mean, it took me like 2 weeks to get through it, but it's there. I think I'm right at the point to get into chapter 2. So, yay. And I am pumped all to hell for Cyberpunk, but I mean, and I love pretty much every time they show up in the news, be like, hey, game companies, Project Red says this. And they always say something good. I love their ideas. I just kind of wish they were a little bigger so they could produce some more content. And really, if the biggest complaint you can have about someone is I wish they made more, that's a pretty good complaint right there. That shows they're doing something pretty right.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
There you go. Now, this is more of a funny question from Melissa. What is your favorite ice cream flavor, Mike?
That's not funny. Ice cream's very serious.
It is very serious. Very serious. I'm sorry.
Right.
Oh,
you shouldn't treat it with such levity.
Should we hear some moody background music?
We can have that. I don't mind that.
Okay, Mike.
You need to understand the levity of the situation. Wait,
Michael.
the gravity of the
Mike,
situation.
Mike, very serious question. Favorite ice cream flavor?
Chocolate chunk. It's awesome.
Why.
Well, yeah, it's like chocolate chip, but it's chunky. Instead of little tiny little chips, they're like, oh, okay, it's nice, but there you go. It's like giant holy crap, that's a chunk of chocolate right there. And you're like, and it's in the nice creaminess of the not chocolatey bits, so it shows up, and then you bite into it, and it kind of hurts unless you have a good dentist. But and it's awesome, and it's cool, and cool is very, very good when you live in Texas. It's also a pain in the ass to get, but once you do, it's like, I can see heaven. I can see heaven, and it's chunky, and it has it's like fluffy cloud heaven, but there's chocolate in it, which would actually look kind of disgusting in its own weird way, but it'd be delicious. And Jab, stop me. We have to move on, otherwise I'm going to do this for like an hour. Yes.
Best YouTube moment by Spec My Ops. that username doesn't get old for me. Spec My Ops.
Something worries me about that name. It's not a bad name at first glance, but something just strikes me as odd. Anyway, best YouTube. Well, I could say when I actually upload, but I'm pretty sure that's for everyone else. Oh, fuck, I'm bad at having an ego. But no, seriously, best moment was when, I think it was after the first Gamers Jam went up and I found out I had fans. That weirds me out to this day. That still doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but I love it. And anyone who actually does seem to like me is awesome, particularly the people that comment, because that means, I get attention, and God knows I love attention. I just suck it up. But, yeah, that was pretty awesome. So that's probably the best moment. And, yeah, there we go.
There we go. That's all the questions we got for Mike. Next week, well, not next week, in 2 weeks' time, when we have the next Q&A, we'll be having Rue on. So you can ask all your questions for Rue, the inexpensive gamer, down below. And, yeah, look forward to talking to Rue and answering your questions with him. Thank you, Mike, for coming on with me for this very first Q&A for the Generation Gamers game.
Rue's gonna get like 20 questions, and I'm gonna feel bad about myself.
I'm gonna feel bad about that too, because I'll be there forever going. Ugh.
If it helps, at least I can take comfort in the fact that you're the one doing the work and not me. Yay!
There you go. Anyway, until next time, I'm Jabbtoth. You. That is Mike up there. There we go.
Bye.
And yeah, Jabbtoth out.